Watch before your battery runs out, or your life gets rerouted. In 2021, the phone of a world-renowned journalist lit up for just a moment. No answer, just one missed call on WhatsApp. That was all it took. The call? Never real. The damage? Irreversible. Inside that phone, a silent intruder had already taken root, capable of activating the microphone, tracking messages, even accessing encrypted chats. The attacker? Invisible. The weapon? Pegasus spyware. That journalist was Jamal Khashoggi's close associate. The spyware, Pegasus, developed by the NSO Group, was allegedly used to track journalists, political dissidents, and even presidents. No clicks, no warning, no mercy. This wasn't a made-up story. This is how your phone becomes your biggest threat. Paul Cyber, signing in. Reviewing File 027. Your phone, your life, in their hands without you ever knowing. And you'll be left wondering how they got in without you ever noticing. Here are the top 10 most dangerous and silent mobile threats hiding in plain sight, stealing your privacy, your identity, and sometimes your freedom. Disclaimer: the following video is for educational and awareness purposes only. It does not promote, encourage, or endorse any form of illegal activity, digital surveillance, or intrusion of privacy. All real-world references, tools, and case studies mentioned are based on publicly available information and are intended to help viewers understand current cybersecurity risks and how to protect themselves. Viewers are advised to always comply with local laws and seek professional advice before implementing any security measures. Paul Cyber Files and its creators do not accept responsibility for misuse of the information presented. Stay informed. Stay protected. Let's flip through the files. There are several types of stealthy cyber attacks that can infiltrate your phone without you realizing it, until it's too late. These attacks are designed to avoid detection and often operate silently in the background, stealing data, spying on you, or turning your device into a tool for further attacks. From state-sponsored spyware to invisible Wi-Fi traps, mobile threats today are more silent, sophisticated, and dangerous than ever before. These aren't theoretical dangers. They're happening right now, hiding in plain sight, stealing your privacy, your identity, and sometimes even your freedom. Let's uncover the 10 most dangerous and silent mobile threats you need to watch out for, and most importantly, how to protect yourself. We begin with one of the most chilling tools ever developed for surveillance. 1. Pegasus spyware, state-level spyware. How it attacks. Pegasus can infect your phone through a single missed call on WhatsApp, a zero-click iMessage, or a push notification you never even open. You don't have to interact. No taps. No downloads. It slides in silently and immediately takes full control. What it does: it grants remote access to your microphone, camera, text messages, emails, photos, even encrypted apps like Signal and WhatsApp. How to avoid it? Pegasus is nearly undetectable and typically used by governments, while average users are less likely targets. Always keep your OS updated. Use encrypted messaging apps and avoid linking your personal number to public platforms. For high-risk individuals, consider mobile threat monitoring tools like iMazing or MVT Mobile Verification Toolkit. 2. Stalkerware. How it attacks. Stalkerware is often installed manually by someone who briefly accesses your phone, an abusive partner, controlling employer, or even a so-called friend. Once in, it runs silently in the background. What it does: tracks your GPS, reads your text and call logs, monitors browser activity, and can even activate your mic or camera. How to avoid it? Secure your phone with a biometric lock and strong PIN. Never leave your device unattended or unlocked. Regularly check installed apps and permission settings. Use a mobile antivirus that detects stalkerware specifically, like Norton or Kaspersky Mobile. 3. Zero-day exploits. How it attacks. These are software flaws that hackers discover before companies do. They're exploited without warning, no click needed. You could be infected just by opening a message or visiting a website. What it does: install spyware or malware that operates undetected, often granting complete control to the attacker. How to avoid it? Keep your phone's OS updated the moment new patches are released. Enable automatic updates. Don't delay. The longer you wait, the more exposed you are. 4. Trojan apps. How it attacks. These apps pretend to be harmless, like flashlight tools, QR scanners, or phone cleaners. You install them from app stores or third-party websites, but they're malware in disguise. What it does: steals your contacts, passwords, screenshots, audio, and personal files. Some Trojans even hijack your camera or mic. How to avoid it: stick to official app stores like Google Play or Apple's App Store. Check reviews and download counts. Don't sideload apps. If your phone starts overheating or acting slow, investigate immediately. 5. SIM swapping attacks. How it attacks. A hacker pretends to be you and convinces your mobile provider to transfer your number to their SIM card. Once that happens, they intercept your SMS-based 2FA and reset access to your bank, crypto, and email accounts. What it does: complete account takeover. You'll lose access to everything tied to your phone number. How to avoid it: set up a SIM lock pin with your carrier. Use app-based 2FA like Authy or Google Authenticator instead of SMS. Be cautious about sharing your number online. Some carriers offer extra security. Opt into it. 6. Keyloggers via accessibility services. How it attacks. A malicious app requests accessibility permissions, maybe posing as a screen reader, battery optimizer, or cleaner. Once granted, it can log everything you type or tap. What it does: records passwords, messages, searches, and every touch input, without showing anything suspicious on screen. How to avoid it: never grant accessibility access unless absolutely necessary. Go to your settings regularly and review which apps have this permission. If you don't recognize one, remove it immediately. 7. Malicious push notifications/adware. How it attacks. You visit a shady website or install a junk app. It asks to send notifications. You click allow. Suddenly, you're bombarded with fake security alerts, prize pop-ups, or update requests. What it does: these push messages may lead to phishing sites or download malware in the background, sometimes without your consent. How to avoid it: deny notification access to websites you don't trust. Use a browser with built-in ad and tracker blocking, like Brave or Firefox Focus. And always clear notification permissions in your settings if things get weird. 8. Man-in-the-middle attacks via rogue Wi-Fi. How it attacks. You connect to an open network called something like free_airport_Wi-Fi or coffeeshop_guest. But it's fake. The attacker is sitting between your phone and the web, collecting all your data. What it does: intercepts logins, banking info, messages, basically anything unencrypted. How to avoid it: never use public Wi-Fi without a trusted VPN. Disable auto-connect to open networks. If you must connect, avoid logging into sensitive accounts. 9. Clipboard hijackers. How it attacks. A background app monitors your clipboard activity. When you copy a crypto wallet address, it silently replaces it with the hacker's own address right before you hit paste. What it does: you unknowingly send funds to the attacker's wallet. The transaction is irreversible. How to avoid it: never install Clipboard Enhancer apps unless they come from trusted developers. Always double-check wallet addresses before confirming any crypto transaction. 10. App cloning attacks. How it attacks. A hacker creates a fake version of popular app, banking, messaging, even email. You download it by mistake, thinking it's real. It looks identical, but it's a trap. What it does: phishes your login credentials and may even mirror your real app to delay suspicion. Some run simultaneously, sending duplicate notifications. How to avoid it: verify app developers before downloading. Look for strange glitches, sudden logouts, or duplicate messages. If something feels off, delete the app and reinstall from the official store. Signs you've been compromised. If any of this sounds familiar, take it seriously. Fast battery drain while idle, random overheating, data usage spikes, apps crashing without warning, the mic or camera activating on its own, you're logged out of accounts unexpectedly, you suddenly lose mobile service. How to protect yourself. Here's what you can do starting today. Only install apps from official stores. Use biometric locks and strong passwords. Regularly review app permissions and accessibility settings. Never click unknown links or open suspicious attachments. Use encrypted messaging apps like Signal or Session. Avoid public Wi-Fi or always use a premium VPN. Keep your phone and apps updated. Use mobile antivirus software with real-time behavior detection, such as Bitdefender, Malwarebytes, or ESET. Final word: your smartphone isn't just a device. It's your bank, your ID, your camera, your location, your private life, and your future. Don't let invisible threats control it from the shadows. If this video helped you understand just how exposed our phones really are, help us fight back. Subscribe to Paul's Cyber Files and turn on all notifications. We expose the dark web's tactics, hidden cyber threats, and real-world attacks, so you don't become the next victim. Stay smart. Stay safe. Paul Cyber, signing off.